Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Bookish Artist Mandy, and I'm coming at you today with day 11 of Colorvent. Now, yesterday I had some spillage and some mishaps, so please hope for me the best, the very best, that I have no problems like that today. We just get through. This is a good ink. We're happy. You know, all the things. Let's get to it. Okay, so blue hole. From within the blue hole, a sky revealed a sea of unparalleled clarity. Okay, so last year, didn't they have black hole and white hole? I think they did. I didn't have last year's ink vent, but the lovely Jess over at Magical Happy Planner gifted me some of the white hole ink because I really wanted to try it and I love it. So let's see here what this looks like. Now let's hope I don't have any spillage today. Do not spill. Do not spill Colorverse bottle. Okay. Oh, whoops. I'm not doing the way I want to do for this. I was just going to color that whole thing in. That would have been fine. I can already tell that I love this ink. Yep. Love it. Love it. Get in a pen right now and be amazing. Okay. It's a really beautiful minty blue that shades into a yellow. What? This is gorgeous. Okay, this color, if this does not end up one of the top 3, why, Colorverse, do you do this to us? Oh, just release all of them. I think it's so silly. Just release them all. I'm sure it's a lot of money to manufacture all these bottles, but you already did it. Come on. Okay. Now, Rosie yesterday was buying gifts, and I want to keep going, but let me tell you, it is tough. Because I've done the classes and everything, and I've worked on trying to develop a children's book. It takes at least a year and multiple revisions. So I really am just kind of winging this, and the stories are so disjointed and have not much. But why not just draw some Christmas trees? And Rosie is gonna stare at them and try to say which one she wants to buy, because she still doesn't have a Christmas tree. So for sale, and then we're going to put $100. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever paid $100 for a Christmas tree. Also, we wait until like the very last minute. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I would love nothing other than having a Charlie Brown tree. Yeah. But Rosie wants to make her cottage happy. And while she's still looking for her angel's present, she runs into these trees. And I guess $100 for her town is a great deal. Maybe it is for other people. I actually have no idea what I paid for our last tree. But we wait until like after Christmas. Is there anybody else who does that? But yeah. I also didn't feel like sketching the picture today. You should, if you did not watch my Diamine one, you should go and look at it, because the picture of Ginger over there is looking something. She's looking something. Okay, I already know which pen I'm inking. I'm so excited. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to ink up this beauty. This is my iridescent pearl Kaweco Sport. I've been inking up a lot of my Kawecos. I think just because I am on a Kaweco kick. I don't know why. It's been a while. And I think it's probably because the reason I have so many Kawecos is because I bought them for my first ink vent that I did, because I wanted to put one of the inks in every pen. And thought that I needed that many pens. I mean, now I have more than that, but still. Okay, I will come back and show you after I get the writing with this. But there it is. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm in love. I am in love. This is just a fun color. Now, would it be one that I would want to use all day, every day? No, but I'm so happy to have it. This is definitely one that I think will be wonderful for art. It's readable, by the way. But I love the more ink that pools, the more yellow and greenish you get in that. This is not fully dry yet, but it's a really fun one. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. And if somebody else has, please let me know. But I am digging this. The lime green underneath. I think it will look great too with LGM. Like if you had this pen and this pen inked at the same time. Ooh, color palette. Okay, so that is that. I inked up today. I've inked up 2 Kavekos, both with the double broad nibs. I forget how much I love double broad. I kind of, I have like every single like size nib, but the double broads are one that you don't find very often. And the Kavekos, that was always my favorite in the Kavekos. And I remember, I think it's because they're wetter, but they're also not as wet as even, I'm thinking like my Yovo broad nibs are super wet. These don't gush ink, but they do put down a nice thick line. And I'm remembering that. So this will be fun to play with in different, gosh, what am I thinking? Different headers and things. Like it just is nice to have one that you can see it just really doesn't put out that much ink. I've always felt like my Kavekos are drier than other pens, but this will be really fun to play with because the nice thing about double broads is that they are such a thick line. Blue hole. And then if you get that ink to pool down in the bottom, yeah. I almost sneezed, but I held it in. Sorry. But I also think one of the reasons I love this ink already so much is this. When I first got this was my first Kaweco Sport. I love this pen. This is one of my pens that will never leave my collection. But when I first got it, I also got Ferris Wheel Presses the Riveting Pond. And that ink was in this pen for so long. And this looks really similar to it. Only the Riveting Pond has this beautiful iridescent shimmer. But I think that one is more blue and doesn't have this shading of yellow. But I think this is why I'm like, oh, I love it so much because it's reminding me. I think just part of slowing down this year is to think about these things, like these beautiful pens that I've had in my collection for a long time. This one, and it had the double broad nib when I bought it, was the first one, and I love it, and I still love it. Why don't I have this inked up more often? And I'm asking myself that question. Anyway, that's for another video. We're talking about Colorvent. And this one, the winner. I don't know which one though won today. I think this one. This one definitely won today, but I really did like Diamines as well. Diamines was a shimmer pigment, which was really nice to have. And yeah, today was a fantastic Advent day. I honestly feel like now, like they both have their pros and cons. And so we'll see how I feel by the end of this, but very excited. Thank you so much. Links, comments, all the things down in the description. I don't even know what I'm talking about now, but I will see you tomorrow for the next day. Have a wonderful one. Bye.